Long time ago, there is a beautiful woman named Kadida. For her beauty, she was often called Duishranjanj, which means the fairest sun. Kadida is a daughter of King Mundingwangi. Although Kadida has a very beautiful face, the king was still upset because he did not have a son who can be prepared for being the next king. After the king got married with Dewey Mutiara, there was born a baby boy. However, after getting much attention, Dewey Mutiara started asking many demands, such as making sure their children will be the man who will replace the king, and the Dewey Kadida must be expelled. From the palace, the first request was fulfilled, but the king was not willing to expel Dewey. Kadida, I can't accept it, Dewey Mutiara said. I can't fulfill your evil request, the king said, knowing the answer of the king. Dewey Mutiara smiled sweetly, so that the king's anger is slowly disappeared, but she had a revenge in her heart. The next morning, Dewey Mutiara asked her babysitter to call a witch. His name was Jahil. She commanded him to send witchcraft to Dewey Kadida. Jahil accepted his command. When Dewey Kadida was sleeping tightly, wind entered her room. The wind smelled bad, like carcass. When Kadit woke up, she was shocked that her body was full of scab and it smelled bad. The king Mundingwangi heard that news. He was really sad. He knew that what Kadida suffered was not a common disease, but that was witchcraft. He assumed that Dewey Mutiara who planned it. However, it was difficult to prove. He had to decide in a dizzy condition. He was confused what to do with Kadida, due to the insistence of his advisor. Her daughter had to be banished in order not to be a disgrace. Then, Kadida went alone like a beggar who was shooed from rich people's house. Her heart was broken. She cried, but she still believed that God would not let her be abused by the others. God's help would come soon, and she was not allowed to hate and have revenge in her heart as her grandmother ever told her, night and day. She walked and it was already the 7th night that she went through, until she arrived at South Sea Beach. She stood up and saw the breadth of the sea, and she was like hearing a voice who asked her to go into the sea. When she followed that voice and her body touched the water, her body was recovered. She became a beautiful woman like before. Not only that, she would govern the sea and establish a great and beautiful kingdom. Now, she is called as Ratu Lot Selatin, Queen of South Sea. Allegedly, Nyi Roro Kidul is a troll who had great power. Until now, there are still people who want to be rich by a shortcut that is doing worship to Nyi Roro Kidul. They got a lot of money, but they had to sacrifice their family to be a slave in South Sea Kingdom.